Chris. She can't go a day without Chris, days without Chris. I can't get enough of you. 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 Man, tryna find one, maybe more than one. If she got her eyes, toe and thigh, she don't like no guys. Better so I talk a little while, forget my dirty mind. Boom, show me your smile, know the way y'all dancing to me. Get ready for my show. You post it and you tell me at Chris just so I know. You got a meet and greet, try show me your support. All the girls saying what they gon' do if they see me. I don't know. No disrespect to ASAP, but if I see Riri, I don't know. Yes or no, you go with me. I know so pretty soon you'll see. I play LA, NYC, I never get enough. Never get enough. You front row with your mob going crazy, crazy. You girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. Riri. I'm needy, know that I'm dreaming, so sleepy. The girl that I like, she been wearing her Fenty just to sleep in. She got that silk on, chilly in the creep shit. Ooh, I'ma find you, yeah. Ooh, matter of fact, where I been at? Bad, ain't nobody better. Worth a couple bill, Riri so for real. All the girls saying what they gon' do if they see me. I don't know. No disrespect to ASAP, but if I see Riri, I don't know. Yes or no, you go with me. I know so pretty soon you'll see. NYC, I never get enough. Never get enough. You front row with your mob going crazy. Look for you, girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, Riri. I can't get enough. Oh, Riri. She can't. Oh, Riri. Yes or no, you go with me. I know so pretty soon you'll see. NYC, I never get enough. Never get enough. Front row with your mob going crazy. Look for you, girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, Riri. Oh, Riri. Oh, Riri.
Question: why do we have a gunshot and we weren't raised thugs?
What you say?
Hello? Why do we have a gunshot at the end of the song? At the end of the merch song.
And what song?
At the end of the merch song, it goes bang bang.
I don't know what.
A gunshot. Because I don't want people to say like, we're like Jadakiss. We're living like fake lives. We shouldn't have gunshots if we weren't raised that way. Or if we're not about that life. Hey, Granny.
Only two weeks old podcast, the female calls will be rolling up during the show.
Every day, every night, all the time.
I got some new gay papers. Look at the rainbow. So it's like all different color papers in here. Hey, Granny. So, but I'm doing pink right now. Thank you. My allergies are acting up, so please forgive me if I sound nasally, or if I have to keep sniffling, or blow my nose, or rub my eyes.
Please share the live. Please share the live. If you're watching us for the first time, you just stumbled in this motherfucker. Truth Be Told podcast. We don't do interviews. We just entertain y'all motherfuckers because we don't live off of that because we don't want you to think this is what it's all about.
Well, we actually don't do interviews. We have conversations. We do have people up here, but we have conversations.
But if you're looking for your favorite artist, your favorite actor, you go see if Math Hoffa got the barbershop back. Oh shit!
Damn!
I didn't say that. The utilities will get paid. Just
sorry,
bear with them. All right, they're doing a payment plan. With payment plans, we do that. You gotta work.
we pay our light bills over here.
You got to speak to the right person. You know how that goes. You keep calling until the right nigga want to work out a payment plan. You know what I mean? Nigga don't give a fuck. Put some money in his pocket. Some lights back on. Damn.
Yeah, $7,000 for a light bill. Wild.
A lot of money. Yeah, I ain't gonna my light bill is high as a motherfucker. I'm sure we might be out of luck. They got me for my light bill is like I'm powering 5 apartments and shit. Like I gotta call them tomorrow. Like I know I work from home, like the lights on, but if I tell you what my bill is, you're gonna be like, yo, they got you.
Okay, but are you like using your washer, your dryer, your lights are always on?
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it is, but still to the extent of damn, it's like
it's like crazy higher than what it would usually be.
I gotta live in the dark. Yeah, hell yeah.
Wow. No air conditioner for you this summer.
Shit, I'm a good old fan. Shit, and plug no good old church fan. Not even a real fan. A church fan.
It still takes electricity though.
Not a church fan. It's gonna take the
they want it.
No more Pornhub. I use my hand for something else now. I'm just joking.
Well, it's not a good show.
Oh, I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not a freak. Tonight. Hey, the Sunshine New World is wild.
Not me.
We should say that Sunshine New Word. What's new word?
That's wild. It's wild.
If y'all niggas is like if y'all want to get drunk, I'm gonna represent.
I don't know why you need to leave them blurred out and just.
It's kind of blurry, but it's called cut. I like this. It's Cutwater. No, this is until this is not a sponsor. They're not average. It's not a paid advertisement. I'm just telling you, Cutwater is a good drink if you like to drink. It gets you fucked up. It's beer, but it gets you fucked up. It's like a beer.
What's your favorite water? How about that? What's your favorite water?
This Cutwater is my favorite water. It's like liquor. It's like liquor in a can. Like you get fucked up real quick. Like it's good.
It is liquor in a can. It's a fucking Long Island iced tea.
If it's in a can, it's technically a beer, but it's like liquor beer.
Nah. That's not true. Because I'm sure they have like wine in the cans. You got fucking wine in the box.
Well, that shit is strong as motherfucker. I got the Long Island iced tea, and I don't know. I might be.
Are you sipping that with water? Like you have a water chaser, or you just drinking it?
I'm just drinking it. How are we doing chases? Well, we ain't doing that.
What number can is that?
Number 1, and I'm gonna be number 2 in a minute because this one is almost done. So I hope I'll be around to get down.
I am Dana Anat, aka Vintage.
I mean, vintage is a word that's you got to look it up. And I say it in my special. It means like rare, one of a kind. It ain't like no bullshit. It's like vintage, like vintage. Yeah. I'm just asking a question. Yeah. It's like a good thing.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah, I do. Look at that. Oh, it's a little flabby down here, but so what? This is what matters.
She's just cooking up. It's cooking on right.
Yes, it's coming.
Baby, please, baby, please. Damn.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah, please. Don't give me
Lamb's arm is flabbing too, so.
Now I've been working out. I worked out before we started the show. I got a good workout in.
Thank you, Granny.
She didn't say who she was talking about. She just said you look good. She could be talking about me. Remember, there's always two people here, so you got to get.
But come on, we know who these people talking about.
Listen, no, I don't do plugs, but shout out to Tasha K. If y'all rapping and singing, she doing an open mic on her show right now. You can win $300 and the chance to open up for somebody. So I'm just throwing it out there. You know, I'm sure.
Tasha K or
Tasha K.
Shit! Did you watch Jones?
Nah, she's doing the open mic too.
She's doing something, but it was at 8:00.
We missed it. And our friend had a show at 8:00 too. April.
Who else? April.
Relationship.
Oh wow! On YouTube.
She does like what Kendra does. Kendra G, like the single relationship shit.
Oh
like,
really? Oh, I gotta get I need the link for that. I'm not gonna go. I don't want to go on, but
you should pull it up. You watch a little bit of it. No, I'll tell her. I hit up on the low. Tell her pull up.
Oh wow, that's so cute.
Let me get
that is cute.
The topic of the day. Hold on,
she does not swear.
She know what?
She doesn't swear.
How you know?
I'm the Granny.
Granny don't swear? Who told her to swear?
You told her to swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
She didn't get sworn in. She want to get sworn in?
She got her hand up though.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Tory is out here clowning, right? They forced him to do a disposition. Just nonsense for no reason. He already said he wasn't going to do it. He didn't want to do it. His attorney said that he's not going to do it. That's not his style. They forced him to do it, and this is the outcome. Shout out to Millie. Y'all go over to Millie. She's actually being sued by Megan, and she has like a donation link on her page. So it is misinformation. Or y'all can go to Mob Radio and help fund her out. Send her $20.
She being sued?
Megan is suing her, but she's using the money to pay for her attorney. And she's only being sued for asking questions. She asked, and this is in the paperwork that Megan is filing. She asked if Megan was retarded. She asked if she had a guardian, and she asked if she was an alcoholic. So that's why she's taking her to court.
Damn.
Yeah. She also said that she's being paid by Tory, but that's like the main thing was those three questions that Milagro asked. And you can't ask questions anymore if the artist doesn't like you.
No.
They take you to court. So well, no, Granny, you can't say that you wouldn't sue too, because Megan was drinking out of the huge bottle of Hennessy with a straw. She was always drinking, always had a bottle in her hand. What do you call the thing with the boat? Driving the boat with someone, or driving the boat with herself. She always had a drink in her hand. She asked if she was retarded, because a lot of the things that she says and does is kind of retarded-ish. And as far as the guardian, this was a man that I believe her mother was like her mom's ex-boyfriend before she passed away, or her mother's boyfriend at the time that she passed away. Whatever it was, it's some man that was close to her mother. And one of her old best friends said that was her guardian. So she's asking questions that everybody has asked. If you go up and down her timeline, or if you ever see her posted anywhere, it's the same questions. And a lot of them are not even questions. People are actually saying that she's an alcoholic because of what we see.
Who an alcoholic?
Megan. So what? Huh?
So you say she's telling facts? Is she talking truth?
Who, Milagro?
Yeah.
There's nothing to lie about. She was asking a question. She never said that she was. She was asking the question. Well, damn, is she an alcoholic? Does she have a guardian? If she has a guardian, why is he letting her behave this way? Why is he letting her drink as much and always she gets into a lot of trouble when she drinks? And again, that was said on the stand by one of her old stylists that said that she was an what do you call an abusive drunk or something to that nature, not verbatim, but some kind of like abusive drunk. When she drinks, she wants to fight and she gets an aggressive drunk. But that's neither here nor there. She's suing Milagro for asking fucking questions. Now, this is the deposition that they forced Tori to do, and it's quite funny. So, Glenn, you want to read? You read I'll read Tori, and you read the plaintiff. I mean, you read the person. Why you got us in these damn circles?
Did you forget what time it is?
Go ahead. I don't like the circles though.
You know, this is the product of the.
Okay.
We're gonna get rid of it. Can you introduce what we're doing right now? Can you tell everybody what's going to happen?
Shout out to the queen, number one.
Only the queen gets this kind of treatment, yo.
Shout out to number one.
Shout out to the queen, Nikki. We honor you. We worship you.
And we don't do all that.
And we can't.
We love her.
We can't wait for you to pull up on the Truth Be Told podcast.
Love her.
We can express our true love.
We're not psychos for her, but
I'm a barber.
We'll argue a little bit. Oh no! Matter of fact, Millie's gonna read it. I'm bugging out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The definition.
Yeah. Millie, don't we're gonna send you your $15. Don't.
Thanks to the shit. I'm broke.
Don't do that.
Okay. So don't act like you didn't just hit it. So if you can hear the sound of my voice, take your phone, look at
Granny, that shit was loud.
You see that word donate flashing at you? Go and get that QR code.
I don't see donate. I'm sorry, I can't see it. Can't see. I'm blind. I'm blind.
We are using content. Don't do that.
Really, I'm blind. I'm blind.
Dive right into this paperwork.
Y'all go to Mob Radio and scan that QR code and donate to her.
Can't see. I'm sorry, Millie.
And I be like, how the fuck I got in it, bitch? Our name just be everywhere, bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck my name up here for? God damn. I can't even take a motherfucking nap, bitch. What the fuck? Look at this shit, y'all. Milagro Elizabeth Cooper. Leave. Shut the fuck up. Shit. I'm my motherfucking nerves with this dumbass shit.
I want the truth.
And every time I even wake up, bitch, all I see is my motherfucking name.
I want the truth.
Every motherfucking well. Like,
I want the truth.
My own goddamn name.
I want the truth.
You turn that down.
Damn name, bitch. God, leave me the fuck alone. All this copper ass bullshit going on around here. They said if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't even know you was live. Well, welcome to the party. Send me some money. So this paperwork has to do with Megan's side basically complaining to the courts about the deposition and the way that it went. Okay. So it says the plaintiff Megan Pete's unopposed motion for order to show cause as to why Daystar Peterson should not be held in contempt for violating this court orders permitting his deposition. They said the plaintiff Megan Pete, bound through undersigned counsel, files this motion for order of show cause. Order to show cause as to why Daystar Peterson should not be held in contempt for violating the court's order permitting his deposition. In support thereof, Ms. Pete states as follows. Mr. Peterson's conduct during the deposition was so disruptive, inflammatory, and inconsistent with the basic norms of civil litigation that even his own counsel, who also represents the defendant, Milagro Cooper, disavowed it. As a result, Mr. Peterson's misconduct, the deposition had to be terminated shortly after it began. First of all, this is misinformation, okay? They said that the person who also represents the defendant disavowed it. That's not true. There's an email that Megan Cuniff put online that comes from my Florida attorney that said he's not my client. I didn't know he was going to do that. I don't know why he did that. baby, my lawyer from Florida don't have nothing to do with Daystar. So here y'all go speaking out of turn again. That is not true. My representative in Florida don't have nothing to do with a damn thing going on with Daystar Peterson, nor is he representing Daystar Peterson, which he outlined in the email that was sent, that was made public. So this is more misinformation in this paperwork. Okay. Okay. Like, please, 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 please. Okay, moving along. They said, although his conduct was shocking, it wasn't a complete surprise. From behind prison bars, Mr. Peterson telegraphed his intent to defy the court's deposition process, boasting in a in a press release issued by Unite the People that he would refuse to testify. They said, take a look at the Unite the People's press release from April 7, 2025. It's been attached as Exhibit B. They said just before the deposition, Unite the People CEO Caesar mocked the process on his social media account, writing, "Good luck trying to get Mr. Peterson to testify to anything. It's just not what he does." They said that proved they said basically that proved that he had no intent to cooperate, basically. They said Mr. Peterson flouted this court's order authorizing his deposition and refused to testify to anything. Honestly, I feel like y'all played yourself. Imagine hearing people say that they're not going to cooperate and expecting them to cooperate. Also, let me tell you why else I feel like y'all played yourself. What sense does it make to put a nigga behind bars and throw a restraining order on that nigga and then turn around and want his help in a case that's accusing him of wrongdoing while he tries to fight and appeal?
That's he's
Logically
saying that he
speaking,
is
what
paying
should
her.
Daystar even really speak to while he's trying to get an appeal? Would it be smart for Daystar to answer any of their fucking questions? That's just between me and you asking a logical question. Make it make sense. So when Caesar comes out and he says, "Well, Daystar not really gonna he not fucking with it. He not gonna do it." Okay. And then when Daystar come and he said what he got to say, I don't understand why y'all seem to be shocked about his behavior. And then they said, although his conduct was shocking, it's not a surprise. Let me tell you why it was shocking. It was shocking because he finally gave y'all what y'all wanted. Y'all been trying to act like he was crazy. Y'all been trying to act like he was unhinged. Y'all been trying to act like he's this and he's that. And he finally said, fuck it. It seems like to me, y'all wanted prison to get to him. Maybe it finally has. Some of the things that he said didn't even make logical sense. Maybe what y'all wanted for him has finally happened. Maybe he finally has broken down. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm confused. If Daystar Peterson is the monster that they said he was, why the fuck would y'all be shocked that he would come in there and do what he did? Oh, okay. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And so I just really feel like this is a Frankenstein meet your monster type of moment. Y'all wanted to mark him as crazy. Y'all wanted to mark him as irrational and all this kind of shit like that. Okay, well, that's what he gave you. You know, I mean, okay. So I'm really just looking at this like, all right. They said the court should issue an order to show cause while Mr. Peterson should not be held in contempt for violating the court's directive permitting the deposition to proceed, for squandering the time of his own counsel and the counsel for Miss Pete, and misusing the resources of the California prison staff and otherwise abusing the judicial process. Oh, that's rich. Once the court issues the order to show cause and affords Mr. Peterson an opportunity to respond, the court should then order him to return to the deposition and conduct himself as if he were appearing in court and bear the cost of the initial and follow-up depositions. Finally, the court should warn him that if he fails to do so, he'll be punished with further confinement when he completes his current sentence. Imagine a nigga with a 10-year prison sentence giving a damn about whatever y'all might want to throw on it because he doesn't want to cooperate with you. Y'all do understand that he could go to court after a judge makes him and he could still get up there and respond the exact same way, and there will be nothing you could do about it but be upset. So all I feel is frustration coming from that side. And I have a question. If the case was so solid, why would they need Daystar to speak to anything? No. I need you to pause real quick. If the case was so solid, why would they need Daystar so bad? Because the evidence would speak for itself, correct?
She's talking about he's doing this deposition,
Okay.
but
So,
on
I mean,
her case. They want him to
they
tell on
said
her,
the background of the situation. They said, why the bomb sound like that? Who
her
fucking
as in
knows?
Millie.
This case is about the extensive and persistent defamation by Milagro Cooper of Megan Pete. Miss Cooper is a social media personality. Starting in 2020 and continuing to the present, she has
Millie
used her social media accounts to
is
spread
Miss Cooper.
defamatory statements, deepfake porn videos. Why is there an S at the end of that, child? And outright lies about Miss Pete at the behest and command of Mr. Peterson. And see, this right here is why I don't want anybody to be shocked when there's a counterclaim. I am continuing to be
Sue her
accused
ass, Millie.
of doing things at the behest of Daystar Peterson. Okay. As the court knows from its review of the legal sufficiency of the amended complaint, in 2022, they accused Mr. Peterson of hurting Megan. They said he was charged, tried, and convicted for his crime. Now he's serving 10 years. Since the shooting and through the present, they said Cooper has worked on a coordinated campaign with Daystar to defame and delegitimize Miss Pete. Miss Cooper has acted as Mr. Peterson's direction, helping him circumvent multiple protective and gag orders that bar him from speaking publicly or posting about these matters. Oh, really? So, wait a minute. What? This is a new one. This is the first time I'm reading this through. So, wait a minute. I helped him to circumvent the restraining orders and shit. So, I was the mouthpiece while he was. Okay. Child, I'm the one that he don't know that he ignored. Do I have that right? Child, foolish, foolish.
Yeah, press pause
They
for a
said,
second.
Miss Pete.
Granny, this is so Tori is doing the deposition on Milagro. Milagro's the one that's talking right now, is doing a deposition. It's supposed to be on behalf of Megan the Stallion's team because Megan the Stallion is suing Milagro, the one you see in the corner, the one that's speaking. But they're trying to get Tori to say that he paid her to say and do all this stuff to Megan so that she would break down or to have like it's like internet bullying. Which is not true. I listen to her every day, and she commentates and she asks questions. She's never said that she was any of these things, and she's never gotten any money from Tory or his father to slander Megan Thee Stallion. And that's what I was saying in the beginning. Yeah, it is dumb because she's literally being sued for asking questions and for making the same commentary that everybody else is making. And matter of fact, it's a lot of other bloggers and YouTubers that have said really bad things about Megan. Academics, Joe, but it's a lot of them, and nobody believes her. But she's going after Millie because Millie doesn't have as much money as an academics or a Joe Button, and she's a female, so she wants her to shut her fucking mouth. So that's what that was saying. And with the whole like sex tapes or whatever, it was some like a sex tape that was out. Millie just said go to my likes, and she made that a part of that. She didn't post it, she didn't do anything, and she actually said that she doesn't even think that it's real. It does look real, but she said that she doesn't think that it's real. So, and she didn't point it out. Excuse me, she didn't put that out. So she was just highlighting the S on the end of videos because it was only one video that we know of that came out. Go ahead.
Filed this case to set the record straight on Miss Cooper's lies and to hold Miss Cooper accountable for her misconduct. Really? Miss Pete didn't want to do that for Joe Button or academics or anybody else. They said to demonstrate the level of malice underlying Miss Cooper's conduct, including her coordination with with Miss Pete's accuser or assaulter. Miss Pete noticed Mr. Peterson's deposition. Because of Mr. Peterson's imprisonment, they said that the civil procedure required an order from the court to depose him. They said Miss Pete moved for such an order, which was unopposed by Mr. Peterson's lawyer, who also
Yeah, you have like following to the
Ms. Cooper
beginning.
in this action. They said the court granted the motion and entered an order permitting Mr. Peterson's deposition to proceed. They said that deposition proved to be a waste of time. Mr. Peterson refused to treat his deposition with any seriousness. In the 44 minutes on the record, Mr. Peterson feigned ignorance regarding the definition of basic words such as discuss and approve, harassed Miss Pete's counsel about her appearance, and interrupted questioning to discuss his answers with his and Miss Cooper's counsel, and pretended that the video equipment wasn't working despite prison staff confirming that it was functioning properly. As a result of Mr. Peterson's contemptuous behavior, Ms. Pete's counsel suspended the deposition so that she could bring his misconduct to the court's attention for redress. Oh, so he didn't know what those words meant. Was it comparable to?
For the people to come in real quick, Vintage, real quick, tell them what we're looking at. Tell them what we're watching. For the people that just
This is the deposition of Tory Lanez supposed to be against Milagro Grams, Millie, for her suit with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is suing Milagro Grams. Millie is number one on Station Head. She has a huge following, like on all platforms. But she commentates like everyone else. And she asked a couple of questions, and she's being accused of internet bullying. Megan also has an order protection against her. So I forgot to say that also. When she did the order protection against Tory, she got the order protection against Milagro as well. So this is the deposition that Tory is going to be clowning in, because they're trying to get him to say that he paid Milagro to slander Megan Thee Stallion.
When Megan sat with Gail and asked, like, sexual?
She was lying.
That? Somebody said all of this is out of spite. This statement right here absolutely makes me feel that way. This absolutely makes me feel like I'm justified in feeling like this is a targeted attack. Miss Pete filed this case to set the record straight on Miss Cooper's lies. Let me tell you how that makes me feel. Too many people give a fuck about what I have to say, and I don't want them to think that. So let me file a lawsuit against her. Pretty much. That's a personal attack.
Yeah, she doesn't like that. She has a huge following.
And I also firmly believe that there are some people who have some feelings about my proximity to Daystar. I do think that there are people jealous about my relationship of sort, however you want to name. A relationship can be a friendship, a business relationship, whatever. Don't make it romantic. I think that there are a lot of people who are they feel a way about the fact. I think people feel a way about the fact that Tori Daddy loves me. I think people feel a way about the fact that, you know, other people care for me. I do.
And press pause. Let me just she's if I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't been following her, but like I said, please go and support her. She needs the donations. She's saying that because she was in the courtroom from day one, and she was honestly the only one telling the truth until allegedly Roc Nation had her silenced, or are trying to have her silenced. They got her Twitter. Every time she had a Twitter, they got the Twitter pages taken down. They was fucking with her Cash App, so she had to go and do numerous Cash Apps over because they kept reporting them, saying that she was doing fraud. They had her Instagram shut down. She had to start a new Instagram. She had to start a new website. So it's a lot, and it's only because she was actually telling the truth, because she believed a black guy over a black woman. And you know, nowadays it's impossible. Like, why would you? You have to believe a woman that's crying, which is not true. Like, you need to know the facts, or at least know some of the facts. Try to understand what's going on before you just jump to one side. So because she was in the courtroom, and her documentation was better than Megan Cunif's or any other so-called reporter or journalist in that courtroom, she's being hated for it. She's telling the truth. Go ahead. So, and that's why the family loves her.
Yeah, I do. But we will digress at this time. Now, let's get into what the hell didn't happen. Mr. Peterson's deposition misconduct, okay? Number one, Mr. Peterson feigned ignorance of the meaning of everyday words such as discuss, approve, and meet. When asked if Mr. Peterson had ever met with any attorneys to prepare for the deposition,
Liam,
he
listen.
pretended not to know what the word meet meant in context and offered a monologue about how meat had a variety of definitions, including a sexual context. Miss Henderson, who was the attorney on record for Megan Pete, she said, "Okay, did you meet with
Stop
Mr. Hayden
texting.
or any other attorneys to prepare for your deposition today?" Mr. Peterson responded, "When you say meet, what do you mean?" Miss Henderson, "What does the word meat mean to you?" Mr. Peterson, "Well, I would ask you for the Webster dictionary version of meat, if you could explain that to me, just for clarification."
That's Tori.
It can mean a lot of things. I mean, meat could be a hot dog, meat could be a steak, meat could be red meat. It could be a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? You could watch porno. Meat a whole different thing over there. Meat can
He's
be anything.
stupid.
I'm asking you, what is your definition of meat? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, the way y'all be twisting up words, I don't know what that means. I just a dumb nigga in prison.
Shit. He said that?
I don't know nothing about that. Okay, and I think it's smart to ask for clarification in a court of law because they be done told you what you meant. So you got to get that clear. This is someone who is appealing his conviction. You better understand what they asking you. So a lot of things that they felt like were combative really was probably for that nigga protection. I see y'all comment. I mean, come on now. I don't know. I remember somebody pretending not to know who luggage that was. Child. I don't know.
Or if sex was sexual.
I saw video footage of a knot on somebody's head in the ambulance, but they talking about a bump.
I want the truth.
It's just a lot going on.
Whole lot.
Okay. Then they said Mr. Peterson denied knowing if he discussed or approved or authorized the statement made by Unite the People, in which Mr. McDowell stated that Mr. Peterson would not testify because Mr. Peterson claimed to not understand the definition of discuss or approve. Ms. Henderson said, "Did you discuss, approve, or authorize any statement made by Unite the People regarding your deposition today?" Mr. Peterson said, "I would like the definitions of discuss, approve, and whatever you said. Can you give me those, please?" Ms. Henderson said, "Okay, so you don't understand the word discuss?" Mr. Peterson said, "No, but I would like the definitions. I want your definition because you're asking me the questions. So I would like your definitions, Ms. Henderson. Thank you." Ms. Henderson said, "Okay, so did you speak with or talk to anyone at Unite the People about your deposition?"
Who's Unite the People?
Unite the People is a nonprofit organization that gets attorneys for people who's being railroaded.
No, I'm asking you for the definition of discuss.
And they're very successful in what they do.
From Webster. And I'm going to read it just as a conversation at this point and look at the screen to keep track. Mr. Peterson, did you talk to anyone at Unite the People about a statement regarding your deposition? You still haven't given me the definition of the words that you first asked, and I'm asking you for those so I can give you a clear and understandable answer. So, number 2, Mr. Peterson harassed Miss Pete's counsel regarding her appearance. Mr. Peterson targeted Miss Pete's counsel with petty misogynistic jabs about her hair color and appearance, an act of pure harassment intended to belittle rather than respond to the questions. Ms. Henderson asked, "Did you review any documents to prepare for your deposition today? Did you review the documents on the color of the dye that you were going to use for your hair?"
I want the truth.
Shit. Come on now. Come on, Tori.
Wait, you gotta turn that down, Glam.
Hold on.
Let me ask my question for the court reporter's sake. Before you answer, did you review any documents for your deposition today? But you didn't answer my question. And I feel like it's starting to be like it's one-sided. Like you're not allowing me to understand what I need to understand so I can understand.
Here we go. Here we go. You ready? You ready?
So, Mr.
Malakos,
Peterson, because your hair is distracting me. There's a reason for what I'm asking. Your hair is distracting me.
He in there
I
clowning.
don't know how this works, but can we take a photograph of said hair and put it
I want the truth.
as an exhibit? What the fuck was she looking like?
I want the truth.
Come on, Tori. You can't do this, man. You locked
Yes,
up.
he can.
Okay.
And he did.
What the hell is going on up in here? Okay.
Granny.
Miss Henderson said, okay, I'm going to go off the record and stop the deposition at this point. Let's take a 5-minute break, a 10-minute break. Let's do that. Mr. Peterson said, enjoy yourself.
I want the truth.
Child, not well wishes. So the videographer said it's 10:56 a.m. Pacific time and we're off the record. So they took a recess. The videographer came back mere moments later and said we're now on the record. The time is 11:01.
We need this video.
Mr. Peterson said, I just want to say on record that Miss Henderson's hair is distracting.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Damn.
Okay. Miss Henderson came back and said, okay, so I'm going to put it on the record that at this point, I'm suspending the deposition because the witness is clearly evading my questions and is non-responsive. And we'll be moving to compel this deposition with the court. So, Mr. Peterson, this is not over, and we will see you another day, which I'm sure. I know you said that you have all the time in the world, so we'll see you again for volume 2 of this deposition. Thank you.
Right.
Daystar said in response, change your hair next time.
I want the truth.
Why'd you keep saying Daystar?
That's his name.
His name is Daystar Peterson?
Yes.
I want the truth.
Got you.
Oh, child. The videographer said, if we're going to suspend here, I just need to get transcript and video orders. Just comb it at least. Will you comb it at least?
I want the truth.
People, let me blow this up on your screen and zoom in. Everybody, take a look at this. Take a look at this.
I want the truth.
Of Daystar Peterson. These people wanted to break him, and now they don't like the pieces that's left on the floor. This man is crying out for any type of help at this point. Just comb your fucking hair.
I want the truth.
That's all he asked for. And they got to go to the judge about that.
I want the truth.
This whole world fucked up. The whole world fucked up. All this shit fucked up. They said it's Daystar your mouthpiece. Okay. So this is a plea, you all. Just comb it at least. Will you comb it at least? That's a plea. That broke my heart. The court reporter said,
I want the truth.
Miss Henderson said, yes, I'll be ordering this transcript and this video. So you guys, will this be made public? When she orders this transcript and this video, and when this is submitted as proof that he was uncooperative per what they claim, the same way that Megan Cuniff was able to get the transcripts and post it online, will you see Daystar saying these things? In my opinion, it could be a big possibility.
I don't know. I think they're going to throw it and hide it. Not to show how she looks.
Who knows? I don't know. Because why would she order the video? If she had no intention of doing anything with the video, why would she order the video? So even if she simply wanted to submit it as video proof, doesn't that now become part of public record? I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. So I can't assert that as a fact. But I'm just saying, to me, It
Make
seems
sure you
like
like the
that
video.
could be a possibility the same way that Megan Cuniff got this paperwork. I would not be surprised if somebody popped up with a video. Okay. They said and to try to make him look crazy. But let me tell you the thing about social media. First of all, social media doesn't care about this situation. That's number one. You know it and I know it. Number two, they're already laughing at this. Social media don't take shit seriously. Social media has trivialized the word pedophile. You understand? So if anyone thinks that they're gonna put out a video of Daystar saying these things and people gonna say, why would he do that? You've lost your mind. They're gonna laugh at it, they're gonna make gifs of it, and it's gonna become a part of the culture and just another part of this bullshit. And it'll be something to laugh at. No one fucking cares. I promise you they don't. Literally everybody that saw this laughed at it. Nobody felt like there was some great injustice that was done. The comments that I saw said, why don't y'all just leave that man the fuck alone? That people were actually fed up, you know, and I'm laughing as I read it because this whole situation is ludicrous. The accusation is ludicrous. The whole thing is ludicrous. And like I said before, if the evidence was so strong, I don't think that they would need a volume 2 for Daystar. They wouldn't even need
I want the truth
or Sunstar. And I can understand wanting to talk to
Let me know when I
Sunstar
can stop it.
because of the accusation. But if the evidence was as strong as everybody act like it is on the internet, I don't think that Daystar would need to come back and sit down, if at all.
His father's name is Sunstar, Granny. I meant to say that to
Right.
your other comment.
Everyone is literally over this whole situation. The man is facing 10 years. He's serving his time, fighting for his freedom, and everybody's moving on. So, right, they shouldn't have to talk to him at all. And I really need y'all to get into that. Speak to him for what? So I don't expect Daystar, if he got to get up again, to say anything other than I plead the fifth, or
Yeah.
per the restraining order, or per
Him
this,
are
or per
really
that, or I
religious.
don't recall. I don't foresee him really just cooperating, especially based on how this shit went. Like, hello, right? And then the question becomes, what more do you want from him? As I read this, you know, there's this tone of just numbness, where it's just like, can you imagine how over it he must be at this point? We're just like, stop, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm here. I'm already dealing with it. Leave me alone. You know? So I don't know. It's just too much. I think it's too much. So anyway, he was begging and pleading for this woman to go comb her hair.
I
And
want
then
the
they said,
truth
and Miss Henderson, would you like it synced as well? She responded, yes. Mr. Peterson said, a comb, a comb, a honeycomb.
What?
I want the truth
John. The videographer said, and Mr. Hayden, a copy for you. Mr. Hayden said, no thanks. Mr. Peterson said, a comb, a comb. The videographer, Mr. Pantier said negative. Mr. Peterson said, a brush, Barbie brush.
I want the truth
He said a Barbie
All
brush.
of this is
Get it,
going on
Nikki?
in conjunction with itself. So let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read this without saying the names. So I just want the conversation to flow the way that you would hear it if we were watching it. So don't worry about the name. Look at the screen and just take a listen. Okay, you ready? Let's start right here. So I'm gonna say on the record that we suspending this deposition. Change your hair next time. If we're gonna suspend here, I just need to get transcript and voice orders. Just comb it at least. Will you comb it at least?
I want the
We'll just do it
truth
after. Yes, I'll be ordering this transcript in this video. Thank you so much. Just comb it. That's all I ask. And Miss Henderson, would you like it synced as well? Yes. A comb. A comb.
I want the truth
And Mr. Hayden, a copy for you? No thanks. A comb. A comb.
I want the
Mr.
truth
Pantier, negative. A brush. Barbie brush.
I want the
If there's
truth
nothing else, I can go ahead and read us off here. Thank
Glam,
you.
that is so loud.
Comb.
Sorry.
Volume 1 of the deposition of Daystar Peterson in the matter of Megan Pete versus Milagro. Bring a comb. Cooper, now off the record. The time is 11:06 Pacific time. Bring a comb. Thank you. Bring a comb. Oh,
You just enjoying this.
ooh-wee.
When I first heard it, I had
This
tears.
is some of the wildest shit I've ever read in my life. and my fucking name is on it. What the fuck? How the fuck I get it? Why the fuck is my name on this paperwork? This shit is crazy. Okay, weak as the fuck. Okay, number 3. Mr. Peterson interrupted the deposition to discuss his answers with his counsel and objected despite his counsel instructing him to answer. Mr. Peterson repeatedly stalled the deposition by turning his responses into back and forth exchanges with his counsel, posing questions of his own, objecting himself, and using these tactics to avoid having to answer the question. Oh well. Mr. Hayden said, well, right now, you're a witness being questioned, and it's my job to object if there's anything that's going to incriminate you, and that's what I'm going to do. So Ms. Henderson is entitled to ask whatever. Mr. Peterson said, I understand that. I understand that, Michael Hayden. I guess my question is like, does that prohibit me from being able to ask a question? We can take breaks and you can ask questions administratively. Bitch, do with that what you will.
Mhm.
Take that word and pack it up in a piece of white bread. Child, this motherfucking Malibu, bitch.
White?
I'm in Malibu, bitch. Okay.
No, I know. So you just start talking that shit.
Somebody said, try again. If I try that word again, my tongue gonna fall out my motherfucking mouth. Hold tight. So he said, but in the line of questioning, we have to let opposing counsel. So they start interrupted. He said, given that we let her ask all the questions she wants to ask, she can ask questions until her face turns blue. I'm just asking, am I allowed to ask her questions? The response was, you cannot ask her questions. He said, does anything that she's saying prohibit me from asking a question? He said, you can't. You can't respond to a question with a question. I can object and I can instruct you not to answer, but anything that she asks you, even if I object to it and don't instruct you not to answer, you have to answer. But later, he said, I understand. Miss Henderson said, okay, Megan Pete, do you understand her to also be known as Megan Thee Stallion? Hey, Michael Hayden, if it's possible, could you Google how many Megan Petes there are in the world?
I want the truth.
Yeah.
Because, hold up, which Megan Pete are you talking about? And let me do you one better. Karim York. Ooh. Ooh.
Who?
Let me tell you a fucking story, bitch. Once upon a time, there was a man named Karim York. Karim York listened to the Joe Budden podcast and he felt empowered to stand up for himself. And he named Megan. He said Megan. P.S. Me and Megan are still friends. Even though I had spoken to him and he confirmed that he was talking about Megan Pete to me, when it came time for him to stand on it, he told the world, I dated another girl named Megan. This not the Megan y'all thinking. So if that was allowed to make it, then I think that Tori's question is fair. Okay? All that shit y'all done used against everybody else. Reverse.
I want the truth.
Yikes.
I want the truth.
Remember the time that we fell in love, child? So, Mr. Hayden said, well, no, she's just asking for a nexus between the Megan Pete in this case, the plaintiff in this case, in this specific case, and going by the professional moniker of Megan Thee Stallion. It's not a trick or anything, believe me. She's just trying to, I didn't think it was. I was just asking her to clarify her. I'm just trying to speed things up a little bit. I mean, we can, give them we have all day. I got 10 years in here. I got you. I'm on your side. I got you. We got all day. Okay. He said, y'all done gave me 10 years. So let's spend it together. I don't give a fuck. Okay. He said, baby, you're not wasting my time. I'm out to sell. This is a little field trip. I don't give a shit.
I want the truth.
Okay. Miss Henderson said, did you testify at your criminal trial in December 2022? That's a yes or no. Mr. Peterson, child, they start said objection. You ain't the damn lawyer. What? Is this nigga cool? What is going on? So I'm about to read this as a back and forth exchange without saying their names. Read along, okay? Take a look at the screen. Did you testify at your criminal trial in December 2022? That's a yes or no. Objection. Okay, I don't see. Don't ask me anything about any criminal proceedings that have to do with my case on a criminal level. How about that?
Have a good time.
I'm simply asking, did you testify? Objection, objection. Okay, just again for the record, you're not answering my questions. Objection. Okay, let me finish my question so I can have a clear record. So I object. We can then
I want the truth.
I object.
I want the truth.
What's wrong with this thing?
Did you testify at your criminal trial in December of I object?
I want the truth.
Okay, I can't get this when he keeps saying I object in between. Like there's no way I can possibly get this. She keeps asking me stupid questions. I'm trying to help her. Mr. Peterson, I will object for you, but we have got to wait until she's done with the question. And then I can object like I did the first time. She's just reading the same question. She should have waited to wait for that hair dye. But anyway, go ahead.
We got enough of this. This is disrespectful now. Come on now.
What?
What are you doing?
Hey, Kels.
Kel, what up?
What the fuck? She should have waited to wait for that hair dye. It's the wrong blonde. But anyway, go ahead. Hello?
I want the truth.
They said he in there acting insane. That's what y'all wanted, right?
Yeah, her time was up. She was on for hours. But yeah, wasn't that hilarious?
If you say so. Kel, what up?
Kels thought it was funny.
I want the truth.
And when I heard it the first time, there was tears. My stomach was hurting. That's what they get. You don't have to answer anything.
We didn't even talk about Diddy.
That was in the beginning, in the first part.
I want the truth.
Graham is over there getting drunk by drinking some shit out of a can. So he's not even listening. He was fucking texting the whole time.
Now, no, I wasn't texting. I was actually on Tori and Megan's Instagram page texting people to come here. So I was promoting. So
they're gonna block your ass. You're not gonna be able to comment for a month. You're not supposed to be promoting nothing.
I want the truth.
I said, come.
They be killing me on there. You can't say check your DMs. You can't say none of that. I sent you a message. Come over here. Come look at it. You can't say anything on Instagram.
I want the truth.
They will be blocking me tonight.
It's so annoying.
Salute.
So now what happened with Puff?
No. Well, I was probably trying to get I'm a little tipsy. I was trying to get Diddy did he had a request.
What? Well, who's Young Thug's attorney is representing him now, right? Join the team.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, how good is that though? Because Young Thug got a stupid ass deal, so I don't see why he chose to use him. Did he get somebody else off of a murder charge? Maybe that's why. But judging from that Young Thug case, that wasn't a good choice.
You want to do this to these shit real quick, because that's the topic. We gotta show love.
Are we now dangerously close to Sean?
What you drinking?
Being delayed, and I don't mean by just a few days or weeks. I'm talking months. The defense has just filed a letter with the court accusing of not playing fair, and they say they can no longer, in good conscience, have proceedings begin on May 5th. We're going to
I'm drinking cut water, Long Island iced tea, nigga. Go get you some cut water. It's in your liquor store.
To bring on criminal defense attorney Brad.
What?
Show him what it look like. That's like equivalent to drinking wine out of a box.
It's cool to drink it.
Pull it up. Yes.
Crack out of box. Drink
Long
this.
Island iced tea.
This is crack. If you want some crack.
We don't know YouTube. We don't want any.
If you don't want to, this is not crack, but this will have you fucking leaning.
Wow.
For Cohen to break down the arguments, what we can expect next. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Okay, before we jump into the story, let's just talk true crime news for a second. Some Law and Crime merch, to be more specific. The Law and Crime Docket is your one-stop shop for trending stories, thrilling body cams, an exclusive look at brand new shows and podcasts from the faces you love. So sign up for our Docket newsletter by scanning the QR code you see here, or click the link in our description and the pinned comment right there under this video. At the beginning of June, we're going to pick 10 new Docket subscribers, and we're going to send them a crime hat. Winners will be announced in the newsletter. Hope you can check it out.
He's going to be fighting himself.
You know, I said this would happen. I said, be on the lookout for if we see a delay to the start of Sean Combs' criminal trial. The trial where he's facing sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, transportation to engage in prostitution charges. I said there could be
I ain't on the train, niggas. I'm home, niggas. I'm safe.
It's going to have you walking to the train to fight.
delay. And what happens?
When you go,
the defense is now asking for a 2-month delay. Now, I originally said that last week. This was the week before when his attorneys objected to prosecutors apparently wanting to introduce evidence of uncharged conduct into this case, or more specifically, prior alleged acts of sexual abuse in order to prove that Sean Combs had the intent to sex traffic victims. And despite his planned defense of everything was consensual, that this evidence will show there was no consent, that there was no mistake about consent. But now we have this letter that Combs' attorneys have filed with the court yesterday, more specifically, his attorney, Mark Agnifilo. And I'm going to read it to you. It's a short page and a half. And I don't know if they're asking for a delay per se because of what I just mentioned. Maybe something else, probably. Here you go. Let me read it to you. We write to update Your Honor regarding a request for an adjournment of the trial currently scheduled for May 5th, 2025. This court ordered that if the defense was considering an adjournment to make the application within 48 hours of our conference on Monday, April 14th, 2025. As we noted for the court at the conference, counsel stated we may ask for a short 2-week adjournment. We have discussed multiple times the possibility of a 2-week adjournment with the government, which they oppose. And then there's a batch of text that is redacted. We spoke to...
If you want to get your name, phone number, and address off the internet, but want to handle the removals yourself,
to the government today and have requested instead a 2-month adjournment, again, redacted, while also allowing Mr. Combs the necessary time to prepare his defense of the third superseding indictment and resolve victim 4's evidentiary issue. We're going to talk all about this. Though the government has argued to this court that the third superseding indictment is encompassed by a previous charging instrument, there is actually substantially new conduct in the third superseding indictment about which we are continuing to receive new discovery as recently as last night. Much of this discovery, which has been produced on a rolling basis since April 4th, 2025, was in the government's possession prior to the grand jury returning the third superseding indictment. And by the way, as we've discussed here on Sidebar, a third superseding government's possession prior to the grand jury returning the third superseding indictment. And by the way, as we've discussed here on Sidebar, a third superseding or amended indictment was filed against Combs last week. He was arraigned this week on it. Basically adds 2 new charges against him for sex trafficking and prostitution with respect to unidentified victim 2. There are also tweaks to some language a bit, adds a sentencing factor with respect to victim 2 as well. As you know, we've been covering Diddy from like the beginning, and I focus on this so much. I'm always rushing to get the next script done, and I just sometimes rush to eat food, and I'm trying to be very careful about what I eat. But I will tell you, honestly, shopping for healthy food is not easy. It's tough to know. Also, house 30% off offenses where the government seeks a superseding indictment which operates to prejudice a defendant. The government opposes our proposed reasonable adjournment request, even though it is still producing discovery, including discovery on count 4, a 15-year mandatory minimum count. That's sex trafficking against victim 2. and, quote, has indicated over our objection that it will not produce the exhibits and witness list due today or additional 3,500 material while this request is pending. 3,500 material or statements from government witnesses. Under these circumstances, with discovery seemingly incomplete on a 15-year mandatory minimum count, we cannot in good conscience go to trial on the scheduled date. This is a problem that the government has created, yet it opposes our reasonable request. And then there's redacted language. Okay, want to bring in celebrity criminal defense.
What happened?
That's it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a long video. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not playing the whole thing.
Look, Puff is clearly where he belongs. I mean, I don't know. Like, what else are you saying?
The baby oil, baby.
When is they didn't say when his new when the new trial starts. When does it start? Did they say it? I don't remember hearing it.
It's been in May, but he wanted a delay, and he wants to get the Cassie video out of the picture. Like
right, but I thought that they already said that they wasn't going to use it.
Oh well, they possibly are because she's testifying. So
right, that's what I'm saying. I think that's probably why she's going to testify because they're not going to use the video. But I don't know. Don't quote me on that. That's what.
Damn,
because I really wasn't even paying attention to that man. It's just Puff is doing too much.
The truth.
Well, he's done too much, like Kel said. I don't know. Are y'all praying for him? Are you praying for him?
Who want to take ownership? Who adopting the baby oil? Like who's gonna get ownership of the baby oil? Like, that's a lot of baby oil. Like who gonna get it? Like,
that's gonna be in the what do you call that? In the evidence room, okay. Right? So then every time they arrest a pedophile, they send a pedophile or a rapist. They send a bottle of baby oil with them, so people know what it is. Like the truth. You know, they be telling the other inmates anyway, like what, like those people, what they in there for, those type of people, so they could do things to them. So they put they get the baby oil, the toothbrush, the piece of soap, the toilet paper, the towel, the 2 boxes and the 2 undershirts or whatever that comes in their little care package. The starter pack.
I want the truth.
So
you
right.
How close have you think Diddy has gotten to man intercourse?
Yeah, okay. They want it for July. I knew it was supposed to start in May.
How you think Diddy has got close to man intercourse?
Huh?
You think Diddy has got close to man intercourse yet?
In life?
No, in jail.
I mean, isn't that like the devil's playground?
I know, but
that's like a pig in mud. Like they
had eye contact with a man and said, "Fuck it, let me kiss your mouth," because this might be the closest I'm gonna get to affect.
Well, the chat says yes.
Diddy kissed the man and he liked it. He kissed the man and he liked it.
He kissed the man and he liked it. He might remix that.
Huh?
He might remix that. You know, since he's the remix king, he might remix that.
Listen, Diddy, if you get Bubba want to fucking take you on.
Not Bubba, Tiny.
A Tiny want to make you his bottom or his top. It is what it is, nigga.
No, Puff got money. They might let him be the top.
Maybe the top, okay.
Mm-hmm. But he might like to be the bottom.
I want the truth.
It's like it's freaky in them prisons, nigga.
I mean, you might have like a threesome when you could be inside and have something inside you.
Jeez.
I want the truth.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, Kel. So that's what I'm saying. He might be in the middle.
I want the truth. I want the truth.
Damn.
That's Who knows?
Well, we know. We'll figure out if Diddy.
Well, we're not gonna really figure it out. I don't think, like, unless he says, "I'm tired of everything that's going on. I just like I just want the truth to come out." And
What? Down taking it in the butt?
Everything you said was true. It was true.
Or all the butt, or
everything. I'm not going to specify, but everything that you said about me was true. I just wanted to get that off of my chest before I go out and do my time. And Judge, I would hope that because I came out and been honest today, hold on, that you are a little lenient with my with the time that you give me, that I know I deserve. But yes, everything that they said was true.
I want the truth.
That's the only way we're gonna know, like, if it's true or not. Because even if the people go up and testify, that is the jury believing. You know what I'm saying? So that's not him actually coming out and saying anything. That's people saying they could be lying, and the jury could still find them. Look what happened to Tory. But yeah.
I want the truth.
It has to be. Like, he literally got himself in this pickle.
I ain't gonna say shit. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, let's go before you. That's your second one, right? Don't fall out that chair.
I'm fucked up right now, but you said pickle, so I'm thinking Diddy.
Yeah, don't fall.
I want the truth.
Don't fall out the chair.
It was slow news. It was slow news day today, so we try to get.
Yeah, mad slow. The best news we had was that the Milagro shit. Shout out to Millie. Y'all go and support her. She needs donations. She's fighting a whack ass case. Shout out to Millie.
Donate to us. We'll send her the money. Just send us $100 and we'll send it to her.
Like, comment. Yes, he did. Like, comment, subscribe. We are Truth Be Told Podcast. Truth Be Told Podcast 365. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram and the Dub. We're on YouTube.
Cal, do you have comedy tomorrow, or you gonna pull up? Let me know now so I can know. You gonna come up on a Friday, or you got a show to do? Are you free tomorrow? I need to know. Let me know in the chat, because tomorrow's Friday. Friday how we give it up. Are you coming up?
Yeah, a lot of male chauvinistic.
No, we don't do the male.
Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all are very chauvinistic. Y'all are barbaric. Y'all are just so Fridays belong to y'all. Ugh. About barbaric ass sports like football, where y'all are jumping on each other and on a dirty ground.
So you've been here late, yo. What up? No show tomorrow. All right, so we got man's night tomorrow.
He be mad quick to jump in my seat.
I want the truth.
Cal, you want to jump in Vince's seat? We almost at 150 subscribers. We working. You on our way to 1,000.
Hi, CO.
You already know the vibes. CO, what up?
I can't believe
it. What? Yo, Vintage. Ask CO where our intro's at. Oh shit! Hold on.
No, you ask him.
I want the truth.
CO, Vintage said where the intro at.
I didn't do.
And she said, don't put her name in there in case she want to leave me and shit.
No, yeah. First of all, I can show you the text that Glam texted me that bullshit with. So I didn't say it. I did not say that. Glam said that.
I want the truth.
Just in case I leave. Mad annoying. The male hand, I wasn't even. I was just saying that's what goes on Fridays. So, enjoy. I'm just telling the people to enjoy what happens, like what goes on Fridays.
Really? We don't need a mix. Let's give it to us. Yeah, we need a mix. Yeah, we need a mix.
Well, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all. What is this for the kids? Spring break, because they go back on Monday. Back to spending fucking money.
Yeah.
So exciting. Yeah, y'all are. Y'all talk about like football and sports that hurt and break bones and shit. All that is barbaric. Don't like it. Y'all talk about threesomes. Y'all talk about a lot of.
No, we don't do it. Whoa, you talking?
Y'all talk about stuff. So
threesomes. What's a threesome? I don't know what that is. Is that 3 people doing patty cake?
Oh, they had spring break already? Did they back in school? Is that patty cake? Oh, Lord.
I want the truth.
It's whatever we were just talking about Puffy was doing on the top and the bottom.
Send a donation to for P. Diddy. He needs y'all love. Send him a cake with a file in it.
Wow. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, New York, what is that? What's Monday?
When is Monday?
Monday is something. But
Tomorrow.
it is. It's on the calendar. I seen it earlier. But y'all, I enjoyed my week with you. Tune in tomorrow for Strictly Sports. That's the name of the new show.
It's not really Strictly Sports. It's a little sports and a little
Because Glenn don't know what the fuck he be talking about. That's why.
It's a little sports, a little ratchet. But we fucking with sports.
Sports makes the world go. No, it's like that is so. Did you see when those basketballs be like jumping up to put the ball in the net, and when they fall down, they fucking bone comes out of their leg? That's disgusting.
Okay, we talk about that.
Nah, yeah. See, so it's like I don't like sports. I don't like those kind of sports at all.
I want the truth.
Sports and hip hop. That's what we talk about.
You can't talk hip hop.
Oh, we could talk about Rushmore tomorrow. Hip hop.
Okay, Granny. Granny, can you DM me so I can you got DM me the information for the radio so I can listen to you tomorrow.
Yeah, shout out to Granny. Granny, you can't be
what?
Granny, you can't be going against us tomorrow, man. You gotta cut your coat short. What time you come on?
Yeah, they do. Granny. What other Mount Rushmore y'all doing? Oh, yeah, with the sports Mount Rushmore?
Hip hop Mount Rushmore. We could do no sports Mount Rushmore is dope. I like that. We could do that tomorrow. Sports Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Glam, make something up and do it. Make sure there's a picture of it.
I don't know a picture, but we're gonna do a sports Mount Rushmore tomorrow.
Just fucking copy and paste their faces.
I figure it out. We get in the building. You already know. We lit.
All right, y'all. Remember to thank me tomorrow when y'all do y'all sports Rushmore. Good night, y'all.
You're in the vibes. We in the
like, comment, subscribe, follow us.
Then come on, bro. Oh, great. Damn, Vintage, what the hell you went? You just bounced out of here? Granny, what time you come on tomorrow? What time you come on to Granny? Just DM me, Granny. I don't know what the hell Vintage just did. She just popped out of the motherfucking building. Vintage, Granny, you need to find her ass $1,000 because she just popped out of this motherfucking live without no fucking hit. Coming back. Hold on. What was that? What the fuck was that?
Because I'm so sorry. I was moving the mouse over.
They're very mad at you in the live. They're very mad at that.
I was moving the mouse over, and yeah, I did that yesterday too. Mad dumb.
You already know the vibes, man. To sports tomorrow. Yo, if you share the live, because we almost had 150 subscribes. It seems low to y'all, but it's dope to us because you know why?
Yeah, thank you. Because we're getting it organically. Because we have, this side of the screen has integrity.
And they only fucking with us because we ain't got no interviews because they fucking with us because of us.
True.
We don't do interviews, so they fucking with us. 150 subscribers.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's crazy.
See you tomorrow. Peace. Truth Be Told Podcast. We in the motherfucking building. We in the building. And I know Dana's gonna pull up tomorrow somehow anyway. She's gonna find her way in this motherfucking chat.